Hey, Knicks Nation, how you doing? This is Sincere from Sincere Knicks Fan 34. How are you doing? Man, just finished watching this game, New York versus Philly, man. Whew, man, it was a barn burner for real. It was a barn burner for real. We're going to talk about it in just a moment. But if you have not already have done so, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, all right? Now, we're going to get right on up into it. The New York Knicks went out there and defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 112 to 109. Quick stats so we get this out the way. Knicks shot 44% from the field compared to Philly's 50%. Knicks shot 34% compared to Philly's 31% from the three-point line. The New York Knicks shot 55% from the free throw line compared to Philadelphia's 75%. The New York Knicks had 19 offensive rebounds compared to Philly's 6. The New York Knicks had 34 defensive rebounds compared to Philly's 31. New York Knicks had 53 total rebounds as a team. Philly had 37. New York Knicks had 27 assists compared to Philly's 24. New York Knicks had 6 steals compared to Philadelphia's 7. Knicks had 5 blocks compared to Philly's 4. Knicks had 10 turnovers compared to Philly's 13. There were 5 players on the New York Knicks that had double figures. Philly had 4. Now, I'm getting all the stats out the way because the most glaring stat, in my opinion, was the rebounding. I believe the rebounding battle was where we won this game. We already had this game, in my opinion, for the vast majority under wraps. We already had it locked from the first quarter all the way through to the middle of the third. I'll even say coming into the fourth quarter, we were up by like 22 points at one point in time, coming into the fourth quarter, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty confident that we were up by 22 points coming into the fourth quarter and even going into the middle of the fourth quarter. And I'll be completely honest, I felt like there was like a sabotage thing going on because the calls that was going on. I mean, even the announcer at the end of the game was like, man, there's been some weird calls. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually even listen to the announcers. I'm usually just focusing on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the low turnovers from us, the dominance on the boards, that's what helped us win because we were literally shooting ourselves in the foot at the free throw line. I believe the New York Knicks shot like 15 free throws out of like 27. That's like 50%. That's close to 50%, right? Or just above 50%, maybe 55%, right? The New York Knicks is trying to demonstrate that they're ready for the big show. They're ready for prime time. They're ready for championship excellence, right? That's what the New York Knicks is supposed to be about. I'm happy that the New York Knicks won. I'm happy that we beat Philadelphia. All my people that's from Philly, I got love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's a mutual thing. It's a love-hate thing. It is what it is. I love Philly. Philly, y'all love me. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these New York Knicks and 76ers, man, we just have to part ways on that one. But we did our thing. The New York Knicks, we won. We won. I wish we would have been able to win better. You know what I'm saying? But it is a thing that we can just continue to learn from these kind of games. And as I said before, it's about putting a string of wins together. It doesn't matter whether we win by 50 or we win by 5 or if we win by 1. The bottom line is we won the game. And the thing is, Brunson went and did his thing. 31 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 45% from the field, 50% from the three-point line. OG came out, 23.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 66% from the field, 66% from the three-point line. My man Mitchell Robinson, who I believe truly had a dominance in this game all game. It's not these eye-glaring stats. 6 points, 10 rebounds. 6 of those are offensive rebounds. 2 blocks, 2 steals. He did his thing on the floor. He had some monster plays, some monster dunks in this game. And he really was a reflection of what this team is supposed to be. The spreading of the wealth. He got like 2-3 straight up dunks and they were monster. This is big boy dunks. You gonna get out my way. Move. You know the rest of that song. You know what I'm saying? He said, get out the way, right? Big man coming through. and he did his thing. You know, he impacted on the defensive end. He even had quick shots that went in on the offensive end. That's always cherry on the cake, right off the bat. So he did his thing. He represented hard like he was supposed to. You know, Karl Anthony Towns had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block. He had shot 50% from the field, 50% from the three-point line. You would think with the statistics that he would have had a great game. And he had a decent game. He just got himself into crazy, silly, dumb foul trouble. Once again, right? Fouled out the game. Now, fortunately, it didn't impact the win. His free throw percentage was good enough to keep us in the game. You know what I'm saying? But the overall free throw shooting was not good at all. I mean, like it was just abysmal. It was horrible. But I'm glad that we won. So now it's going to be the thing where the New York Knicks are going to be moving on to going against all these other teams, all throughout the East, and doing their thing. It's now time to continue to build that momentum. We now have 2 wins in a row. Now we got to make it to 5 wins in a row, 7 wins in a row. Whatever the number is, I'm just expecting it to be closer to double-digit number of wins. I'm not expecting perfection. I'm expecting progress. And that's what we're doing so far. Our New York Knicks are progressing. They're learning how to get back into the winning ways. And I think that team meeting was helpful. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, we'll see how it moves up going forward. But I'm happy with my New York Knicks. I'm happy with what I saw at the end. You know what I'm saying? Again, there was things I didn't like, but I'll take it because at this point, I'll take any win. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So with all that, I'm not going to go any further. You know what I'm saying? Those who are out there, I know it's cold out there. It's snowing out there. Please, people, keep an eye on the people that's closest to you. You know what I'm saying? Give them a call. Make sure they're good. All that being said, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is nice, safe, and warm. And, let's look out for one another. All that being said, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. All right? And comment. And hit that notification button so you can keep getting this content, all right? I'm trying to put some new things in there, trying to learn some new skills so I can make them things small, nice and sharp and smooth for y'all, okay? One step at a time, all right? With all that being said, y'all have a good one. Until next time, let's get it.